Good evening, everyone. I'm gonna see if I can keep this under 5 minutes, okay? That's why I put the 5 up. I'm gonna see if I can keep this under 5 minutes, okay? I just had a quick thought. Just getting home from the gym, and I was just, wow. So I looked at my body, and I was amazed. I was shocked because my whole life I've been fat. Okay, I've been the fat kid. I was made fun of being, I was made fun of by other Christian kids at the Christian college that I went to down in Florida. They would call me Chumpy. I was like thinking, how much of a loser do you have to be picked on by Christian kids at a Christian college? I was like, wow, this is like the lowest you can go, right? Hey, what's up, Tara? But anyways, yeah, all my life I'd just been the fat kid, They would be like, hey, Chumpy, hey, Chubby, hey, Fatty. One person was like, man, that's a big, what did he say? That's a big sushi roll or something like that, like I'm packed in. Anyways, I remember one time in one of my YouTube videos, the earlier ones, about 7 years ago, this one guy commented, hey, why don't you give up grooming and become a sumo wrestler? I was like, wow. But anyways, so all my life I've been dealing with this insecurity, oh man, why am I so fat? I'm so fat. And I realized when I was walking out to my car, I was like, wait a minute. I'm not Toyota Corolla, right? I just drive a Toyota Corolla. This is not me. I walk out of this car and, I am me, right? And I was like, what? How is that any different from the body that I'm in? This is just my flesh vehicle, right? This is just the vehicle that I drive for my experience here on this earth, right? So I was like, rather than identifying myself and saying I am fat, I can say I am not fat. My body is just fat at the moment, and I can fix that because my body, this flesh vehicle is not like the vehicle that I drive. The vehicle I drive is made of metal and hard things. It doesn't, you can't move it, once it's set in place and molded and fabricated and manufactured and, it's out the door. This Corolla, this vehicle is pretty much, it is what it is, right? Unless I do a lot more work to it and I can make it a racer, one of those sleeper cars, and I'll race it. Anyways, but I can definitely change it if I wanted to, I guess. But but my body is much easier to change than this car, than this automobile vehicle that I'm using to drive to get around this earth. But my body, this flesh vehicle that I'm using to drive around, I can change that. It's like I can work on it, and I can eat a better, I can have a better diet, I can have better exercise habits and things like that, and I can really take it seriously. And now, like, oh my God, I was looking at my chest, and oh my God, it's like, maybe I'm not a fat person. That's the thing, is like, just like I am not Toyota Corolla, just like I can change the car that I'm in, maybe, because when I was in high school, okay, I would really get down on myself because I chased the same girl from freshman year all the way to senior. No, I take that back. Junior year. And then senior year, and she dated all these other guys. I mean, she promised she would date me. She promised I would be her boyfriend. And I really thought that she was for real. But then we were in 9th grade, and she started dating an 8th grader right in front of my face. And she brought him to this banquet, and I was like, oh my God, wow. Not only was I heartbroken, but I was kind of upset. I was like, wow, an 8th grader? We're in 9th grade? Come on. And back then it was a pretty big deal, it was a pretty big deal back then. So I just felt like a loser, I just felt like, wow, like I must have slept in when God was passing out the nice bodies, like I must have missed it, because I mean, why am I so ugly? Why am I so fat? Why am I so short? I was like, I was 5, but that's the thing, okay? I am not short. I am not a short person, right? Obviously, right? I'm taller now. My body was just short at that time. Am I making sense? You are not your body. You are not your flesh vehicle. You are not the body that you're in. So stop calling yourself ugly. Stop calling yourself fat. Stop calling yourself all these things. Weak. You're not. You're not weak. You're not fat. You're not ugly. You're not any of these things. You are beautiful. You are more priceless than gold or diamond or any precious metal or gems. You are more, you're what you have inside. The person inside your flesh vehicle that's the person behind these eyes, you know, what's behind these, the commander of this flesh vehicle, that's who you really are. Wow, Tara says, Tara says, that's so true, June. Like, my body is chronically ill. I myself am not intrinsically chronically ill, so I can make positive choices and have positive thoughts about myself despite. Yeah, love your, oh my God. I'm so happy that you said that, Tara. I'm so happy that, you know, honestly, I wasn't going to stream this. I was just going to go home because I kept, even when I was walking out to the car, that's when I was going to stream it at the gym. But I was like, no, I'm not going to stream this. I was like, I'm sharing too much. I was like, I don't want to be that guy that I don't like, telling people how to live their life. I don't want to be that guy. And then especially charging for it. Oh, buy my course, buy my 3-day course, you know, for $999 because it's under 1,000, because it's $999 and we'll make it into 4 easy payments. You know, I don't want to be that guy. It's like, dude, everybody sees what you're doing, you know, it's so obvious. It's like, is there anything that you wouldn't do for money? You know, it's almost disgusting. But anyways, I wanted, like, oh my God, I've become that guy. I even thought to myself that too. I was like, I've become that guy, you know? And it's like, I don't want to do that. I hope this doesn't come across that way. And Tara, thank you so much for the validation, because I was worried about that. I don't want this to come across like I'm telling you how to live your life. What I'm trying to tell you is love the vehicle you're in. I love this Toyota Corolla. I tell this Toyota Corolla every single day, thank you so much for getting me where I need to go. It shakes sometimes. The suspension's not really great. Again, I didn't test drive this car before I bought it. I really should have, because the wheels, something's wrong with the suspension, the alignment. I have it aligned several times, but still the tire wears in a weird way. Hubcaps fall off every once in a while. You know, but I love this car. You know, I love this car because it serves the purpose. It gets me to the clients' homes that I need to get to. It gets me to places I need to get to. And as long as I put synthetic oil, I use the best oil filter, I change oil, I try to take as best care of it as I can, you know? And that's the same thing with my body, you know? It's like, yeah, it's not great, you know? I mean, it's not like I'm the most handsome person in the world. It's not like I have the best voice. It's not like, you know? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things wrong with this body of mine. But it's my body, it's the vehicle that I'm in, and it gets me to places that I need to go and have the experiences that I need to have in this world, you know, this experience that I'm having. So oh my God, I was gonna try to keep it under 5 minutes. I'm at 8 minutes, but thank you guys so much. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, Patty. Patty says, so true, I can relate. Yeah, right? When I was going through chronic back pain, my 2 herniated discs, and it's like the pain was just always there. You know, it's like, yeah, it's like I am not back pain, right? My body is just experiencing back pain. What it was at that time. You may not believe me. People don't really believe me. They think that I'm just, oh, I'm hiding the pain. I'm masking the pain. I'm acting like it's not there. I literally don't feel the pain. It's not there anymore. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Like fake it? Oh, act like it's there? It's not there. I just don't feel any pain anymore. You know, isn't that incredible? I don't know. It's just interesting. It's like, I am not pain. My body was just experiencing pain, and now it's not, you know? And I am not fat. I was fat, and now I'm working on it. I'm not that fat, you know? So I hope this helps. Miss Love to Draw too. Wow, awesome, Miss Love to Draw. You're welcome. Thank you so much for your time. I honor the light inside you that's in me as well. Namaste.